Hello everybody and welcome back to part 9, I believe it is, of our playthrough of Expedition 33. If you saw my last upload, you will see that I did a lot of research into the stats for the game and to the various breakpoints for the most efficient way of leveling up. So that is definitely something to check out if you haven't already. I am actually going to go ahead and start this video off by going back to camp, resetting our companions and setting them up to the skills that I had mentioned, and I'll go over that briefly. But I do believe that we have a cutscene to start out with, so we will go ahead and go to camp and get that started.
I see why you like throwing rocks.
You've been quiet since you saw those people.
It felt like they knew me. Like, actually knew me. I don't understand what's happening. And I feel like I never understood. Like, I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets. In Lumiere, life never made sense, and I never fit, and now out here, when it was just starting to maybe feel good, then this happens, and...
Yeah. I hate it too. Things we don't understand. They just make us feel small and powerless. But it helps, you know? To focus on the things I do understand. On the people I care about and who care about me. And, you know, now I feel a little less lost, because at least we're lost together. What? What? Stop it. Too cheesy? No. Well, if it makes you feel better, I was even more lost when I was 16.
I heard that was because you were only thinking about girls.
Yep, but guess what? The girls weren't thinking about me at all.
I believe that.
Yeah. You can talk to me, you know. We're family. Well, that's what the paperwork says, at least.
Well, the paperwork probably says we're dead too, so...
Yeah, probably. Ooh, nice one.
I know.
I told you, don't get cocky. It was... okay.
You taught me great. Nah.
I think I mentioned this before, but I really like how they portrayed the sibling relationship between Gustav and Mael in this game. It feels very close without being too cheesy and overly dramatic. I have siblings of my own, and a lot of times, I mean, with people in general, but especially with family members, people you're close to, it's sometimes hard to talk about things that really matter, that are close to you. So just being present and willing to talk about the small things helps your loved ones know that they're not alone. So I think that's a really beautiful thing that they've done, and I'm excited and looking forward seeing more conversations like that throughout the game. So we have SEA in our camp now, so let's see if we can speak with him at all.
I haven't seen a human in so long. You're much tinier than I remember.
When was the last time you saw a human?
Oh, my best friend when he asked for my help.
Your best friend is human? I thought Francois was your best friend.
Yes.
Good old SDA. Okay, let's see if we have anything else to say with Maya.
We finally found someone who loves rocks more than you.
So it seems.
I think you and Esquier are soulmates.
Lune, anything to add?
Esquier must have experienced so much over the centuries.
You're gonna grill Esquire, aren't you?
A creature of legend. Yeah, just a little.
Ever the Scholar, that one. And Ciel?
I think you have a new best friend.
Esquier. Yeah. He's sweet. And somehow he knows I'm a terrible swimmer. When he said that, it made me think of, you know...
Yeah, I thought it might. After the beach, when I was alone, I almost,
I know.
Lune told you?
No, but I could fill in the blanks. And I understand. Better than anyone. You know that? I'm just glad Lune found you. Before it was too late. Just like whoever found me. I like having you in my life.
Same.
Good night, Gustav.
I really like Ciel as a character. She's going through a lot of character development, and I think that's really cool. Alright, let's go quickly see if there are any weapons to upgrade. Okay, so we're not using Gustav right now, so we're going to be focusing on some of the others. I really like this weapon for Mael, and it does scale in agility, which is something that we're going to be heavily investing into. So that is very good. Of course, it's always very good for Lune's weapons to get upgraded. It does scale on agility and luck. The lighter rim is growing on me because the wildfire we use almost once every combat. I kind of like the idea of having these be a similar level just so that we can use them as needed. Let's quickly look at Ciel's. I was going to hold off on that because we might get a better weapon for her than just the base one that she starts off with. So I think for now we're just going to upgrade Lune's lighter rim. So it's at 217 versus the 256 of the Demonarum. So we're going to want to prioritize the Demonarum, and it is nice to have just the skill that we can use for free. But this is not bad either. I think the Demonarum is just that way because of the additional scaling from both of the attributes. Or we only have luck on her right now, but we will be getting agility and luck from her in just a minute. And then I'll go ahead and briefly pause as I look into the Lumine and Pictos situation, and I will come back when I show you one. Okay, so the only one that I ended up spending Color of Lumina on, it was going to be Lune. So I really tried with her slotted Pictos to make sure that she had really good critical rate. We're just going to keep Energizing Start on her until she can master it. But she's up to 36% crit rate, which is really good, and it's going to go up from here because we've hit the 26 agility breakpoint. So we're going to go all the way up to 35 in luck. And then this Picto slot will ideally be another large crit rate boost for her. But I made sure with her Luminas to be able to grab Augmented First Strike for a really good nuke wildfire damage, and then made sure we got Energizing Start 1 and 3, and then just picked up the Merc synergies that we needed. For the other girls, I think I kept their stuff basically the same. Augmented First Strike is really, really good, so we want that for all of them, as well as Energizing Start. That's really good as well. And then I made sure to keep CL's crit rate pretty high as well. She is one of the ones, we got an extra point, so I'll just put her in Dodger. She is a character I, as well as redoing her stats to hit the 44 agility breakpoint and then start going into luck. I did go ahead and change her skills, so just go ahead and run over here to the flag real quick so I can show that off. So rather than go down into these bottom skills, which are really prohibitively expensive as far as the AP cost on some of them, and was leaving her where she was just able to attack and not actually use skills, I went for the upper ones. So we got Phantom Blade again because I think being able to break is an important thing. We also got Sealed Fate for a really high damage and relatively low cost AP thing. Makes us want to build crits for her so that she can do a ton of damage. She's also going to be our healer for the group, so she's going to be able to heal all of our allies and heal even more as she consumes Foretell. And then I just got this because we do have some Mark Synergy still on our party members, and it's just a more efficient application of Foretell if they already have some Foretell on them. So definitely going to want to be opening with Focus Foretell and then use Marking Card afterward to build up our Foretell stacks, and then we can spend them over here. But for the others, I'm still saving up points. I think I want to go Stormcaller on Lune, but I might go down the elemental tree here a little bit. And then Mael, we're still making a hit for Sword Ballet because that's really good. Really good. But, yeah, so that should be all. We talked to our party members. Let's quickly write for our apprentices and then go to sleep, and we're going to start hitting some of the side areas. I did explore a little bit of them, and some of them we aren't going to be able to do just yet, but I'll talk about that more once we see them on the map. But let's go ahead and write for our apprentices. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about Esquier and how incredible it is to travel with such a legendary creature. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Gustav heads back. Okay, and let's go ahead and go to sleep.
I envy them, those who can't see, those who know not that they are not, and those who live, blithe and free, sins forgotten, and thus absolved, a fresh dawn in their playground, while we live in shadows. Swimming in ink, we are but a fragile dream, a singular weed, resisting, ever resisting, that iron dirt, that eternal law. Those who can't see, those who know not that they are not. Do you know? We are fellows. Those who know not that they are not.
So after seeing that and cutscenes like that, I think my initial predictions are gonna turn out to be wrong regarding what the Paintress is doing when she homages people. I think it's more something having to do with maybe like a cycle of rebirth or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I think we're gonna have to get some more information as we progress. But as I mentioned in the previous episode, we are gonna look at some of the side areas here. So first and foremost, this area right here has a very, very powerful mini-boss enemy that we are not quite ready to fight, but we can go over here to this ancient gestural village, and I believe that the game alluded to SKA being able to swim later on, so that's probably only accessible once we can swim. So we're going to go hit that up, and then we'll start hitting a couple of these locations before we move up to Stone Lake Cliffs, which is going to be our next major objective. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and give these guys a wide berth because I don't really care to fight right now. This one up here. And we're gonna go to the ancient gesture city first. And all there is in here to grab is
Nice.
a music record for camp, which is cool. Go ahead and mount SKA again. So we're just going to come back up here. I believe that this is an area that we're going to go to next. Let me quickly run over there. And I can say for certain. That's flying waters. We don't want to go through there because we don't need to. We'll just give these guys a berth again. This way. We got our little flag here. We'll just go ahead and rest real quick just to tag it. So if you recall in one of the earlier episodes, we fought a mini-boss, Bergeon, I'm not quite sure how to say that, but we fought one of those and we got a piece of flesh. So we can talk to this NPC here. Another one of those weird Nevrons. There's something you want to see up there? We want to know more about your mistress. Grow? How exactly? You need skin? You need us to skin some Nevrons? So kill and skin the same type of Nevron as this one. Might be a good challenge. Okay, so we already have the Bergeron skin, so we're gonna go ahead and give that to him. So I assume that that's tied to like a sort of, we have to either rest once or maybe a couple of times in order to come back and see the effect of our decision come into fruition. We do have an expedition journal over here as well.
Expedition 53, Lilu. Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
Tough decisions that the expeditions have had to go through to get to this point. And I'm assuming from the bodies that we can see here, that probably did not go as intended. Maybe they were attacked by an Evron as they were about to apply the tincture, which I assume so because their bodies are still here. And we've had some dialogue about the chroma inside of bodies, like leaving if they aren't killed by Nevrons, so I'm guessing that that's what happened, although there could be some small lore bit that I'm not, it's not coming to mind for me right now. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and just walk around these guys. That one over there is another enemy that is too rough for us to face at this point, so we're gonna go over here to this area. Oh, actually, almost forgot. Color of Lumina right here, and now we can go to this area. Destral Beach.
Oh, this looks like fun.
This looks like a waste of time.
Come on, really. Have a little bit of fun. I just want to quickly see if there is anything off this direction. I did see that gesture right at the start. Kind of wonder what this is about. But this is mostly empty. Let's just switch up our character because we don't actually have Gustav in the party. Let's talk to this gesture over here. What is this place?
Malu.
Okay, but what are you doing here?
Tankoto kamo. Kiko ba o luto minna. Tankoto kamo.
Maybe we can help with that.
Niso mo mi bumbo tiro lake. Taro mo tasusu ba koroto. Mamoro como no momo. Umpa.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can do this parkour thing. I am mid lane at parkour, I'll say. Definitely not gonna want to, Alright, our first obstacle. Alright. This is gonna be a thing. Okay. Oh, and that fell off. Alright, I'll probably do like a cut to when I fully get this. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, alright. Oh, that was very close. Alright, Lene. It's just a little bit. There we go. Oh god, I can already see the spinning platform over there a la Wipeout, and I am certain that that is going to be death. Alright, we just gotta go for it. Okay. Let us just go ahead and get ready. Okay. Okay. Alright, we gotta go there. Let's quickly make our way around. I don't even know how this is possible. I don't... There's some... Oh, okay, alright. Just barely manages to get there. Okay. Alright, and we begin again. Alright. Just don't think about it, just go fast. Okay. Let's go again. Don't think about it, just go Very, very fast. I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should just keep this as a fail montage so you can see how apparently terrible I am at platforming. But I'll probably just cut to the winning attempt. Maybe after a couple more. That was funny that you just keep on rushing into the same bit of water over and over again. I think I'm jumping too late. I think I just gotta jump a little bit faster. Yeah, that seems to be the way. Okay. I should not have gotten so eager there. Really made that. Thank you, Lune, for grabbing on. I think the slightly offset camera is messing up my depth perception here. Okay. Let's be a little bit cautious here. Let's angle correct. These things don't seem to be quite as bad as I had initially thought. Hey, not bad.
Là, Foselito, sulla fosofnabe, le voce, wambayo, solo fate, ni soge gawilo,
Thanks.
sulla fosofnabe,
I am.
ni soge gawilo, tous les gomawilo, fosomawila, Foselito, malificio nagomilula.
Oh dear. Okay, so he was a 2-year-old human. So we're at 33 now. Oh god, I'm gonna have to put some quick maths up on the screen. So every year that he goes up, the gommage comes down. So currently we're at 33, so we're gonna subtract the 2 that he is, and we'd be 31. So we're gonna divide that by 2, 15, 17.
Le voce, wambayo, solo fate, malificio nagomilula, wila, Foselito.
Do you have more?
Ni soge gawilo, wila, foso, ni soge, le voce, wambayo, tous les.
Well, I guess it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but I guess I just jump off to complete the course here. But let's go ahead and. Okay. Well, let's see what Gustav looks like in a swimsuit. Very. Oh yes, we have the other hairstyles. Let's give him the charming hair, but yeah, you can have your expedition done still. And Lune. Interesting. Alright, keep on your expedition duds. That was cool. That was a nice little excursion. Okay, so we are back here. I just want to quickly see if there's anything else that we can do over this direction. It doesn't seem that we can go that way. Maybe this is something where we'll get more. Those will change in time. We want to get over there. And I guess that's all that there is to do right now. Alright. Nice little diversion. And it didn't end up taking too many attempts, I guess, so maybe I'll just leave the whole thing in. Show everybody how terrible I am. Okay, so we did the Gestural Beach. I think this is the merchant that we had already spoken with. So let's go see if we can do any of this stuff, and then we can go head up to the Snowbite Cliffs. Did we do this? Hidden gesture arena. I don't think we did this. Well, that'd be no. I don't recall this area. Quickly rest attack flag. Okay. Talk with any of these gentlemen? Didn't we fight him already? Okay.
아,
Alright, well, let's see what we got here.
올리고지 원바요 솔로 파트 또니 속에 가위로
Show us what you got,
있어?
weaklings. Mael and CL are both level. Let's go Mael. Let's do math.
Oula, faut sauf Nabil.
Tell me what you got, Matthew. Go ahead and just go up.
Okay. I'm ready. Flames. On me.
This is seeming like just the same stats as when we fought them before. We do get XP for it though, so it is worth it to get our.
아, 둘레.
Oh, last stand critical when fighting alone. Well, that's useful if we are fighting alone.
오케이?
Okay. Let's go ahead to mine.
있어?
And let's do
오,
virtue.
말리 비스나고 미루라.
Use that. Switch.
Flames. On me.
Switch back. Have to do a counter right there, and he should die, but let's just heal our at Fury for the style points. That was a ton of XP. Alright, cool.
Oula, faut sauf Nabil.
Okay, Game Russia fighting alone.
민보?
Alright, let's go ahead and do some for CL.
오케이?
Let's do Dominic
오,
Giant
말리
Feet.
비스나고 미루라.
Try me.
This one definitely has a little bit more health. Let's go ahead and focus Fortel because he has no
Here's your
Fortel.
card.
Ooh, that was a little early on the parry there. Okay, let's go ahead and Grim Harvest so we can get our health back.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Oof.
If I die, so be it.
Focus Fortel again.
Try me.
I'm always a little early on that one. That one's very, very late. But we'll go ahead and try again with
또니
CL.
속에 가위로. 민보? 있어? 오, 말리
Alright,
비스나고 미루라.
bring it back, Dominique. We aren't done with you yet.
Try me.
Ooh. Not able to
die, so be it.
Alright, focus Fortel.
Not today.
I'm not quite sure when that's supposed to hit. Alright, well, start the counter.
하나, 둘, 넷, 겁나 윌. 민가? 있어? 오, 말리 비스나고 밀라.
Not today. Julian.
I think I got the timing down now. Maybe it's just hitting a bit earlier than I thought it was hitting. But we're gonna go ahead and marking card so we get more Fortel.
No tricks. Not today.
Ugh, I'm always early on that one.
I die, so be
Got
it.
8 Fortel. I want to definitely go ahead and Sealed Fate, because that's gonna be a ton of damage.
Your fate is sealed.
Good amount of
Take your
damage
shot.
there. Alright, cool.
I'm waiting.
Alright, I can probably parry that next time.
If I die, so be it.
We're in Twilight now. We've spent all our... oh no, he still has 2 Fortel on him. We can get double... Phantom Blade would be good. Let's go ahead and mark him. Excellent damage.
If I die,
Mark.
so
Alright,
be it.
8 Fortel should be fine. Let's Phantom Blade. Actually, it should be fine. We'll just seal through it. Alright, and that leveled up. That's a ton of XP.
손이 쏜.
Okay, gain Shadow fighting alone. All these Pictos are really good. Maybe I should actually just slot them for the meantime. I can actually not slot it on a Picto. Alright, let's go ahead and give her Accelerating Last Stand. And let's give her Protecting Last Stand. And let's give her Last Stand Critical. Alright.
민가?
And have her fight
있어?
Julian Tech.
원래 못지 완바요 솔로 파트.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, well.
Go ahead and focus Fortel.
Here's your card. Try me.
Does no damage to it. Ooh, alright. A lot less damage because we have the shell, so that was definitely good. Marking card.
Need more tricks.
Nice counter with the marking damage. We're almost at max Fortel. Let's go ahead and... we don't actually have enough AP. Alright, let's just see what it.
Your fate is sealed.
Probably could have tried to parry that.
Not today.
Oof.
Swift enough.
Alright. Ooh, we're out of AP. That's no good at all. Alright, we're gonna have to...
Try me.
Oof. Alright. Run it back. Run it back.
Here we go. Here's your card.
to read. Take your shots.
Full death.
Here's your card. Not today. Let's play. No tricks. I'm waiting. Doing in.
We got a ton of foretell. I think we can Phantom Blade here to break.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Oh.
I'm waiting.
Hit 999 damage. That's pretty cool.
Doing in.
Alright. Let's just go ahead and focus for
Here's your card. Not today.
Alright, luckily we got our thing back, so let's just go ahead and grab Mars. A little rough. Got her up to level 18 though, that was really cool.
O maleficinago milikula fosofnabe to nisogega.
And solo fighter. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and quickly slap back on good Pictos here. Okay, so Augmented First Strike is something that we want on her. 10% critical rate is very nice. Last stand critical is 50 defense. 50 defense. Okay, we'll do roulette, which I don't know that I like that, but it's got 9% crit on it. And we'll do attack life steal because it's got good crit. So we're up to 30% crit on her, which is not bad. Well, that was cool. That was a nice little change of pace. We got a bunch of new Pictos. That is very good for when you're fighting alone. I don't know if it actually... well, we did level up, so let's go ahead and quickly do our attributes. So, we're gonna do agility for Mael, or sorry, luck for Mael. We're still working on luck for Lune, so looking at the handy dandy build sheet. So we've got our 26 points into agility for Lune, and then we're gonna go 35 into luck with her, so that is good. And we're still going with luck for Sina. Okay, perfect. 33% crit rate, 38% crit rate, and 23. So we don't have super great Pictos on Mael just yet. Nothing here. We can get this next one. All enemies, which is very, very nice. So we'll probably slot that instead of guard up. I never use guard up. Oh, I don't use... Okay. Well, I don't use per se anyway, so let's go ahead and quickly do... Oh, switch to defensive fury. Perfect. And 3 points. So 4 foretell on all enemies. It's very, very good. I think we'll just save it for now. We might go that route. Okay. And let's go ahead and keep on trucking. Okay, so we're heading north here. Yellow harvest. And there's a gap there, so this should be the last side area before we go to the next story area. here. Oh, there's a light staff, like for our buddy, the painted emerald. So obviously we can climb up there. Just want to check to see if there's anything. Yeah, no, it's pretty small down here. All right, let's go ahead and make our way up.
Wow. That Nevron is the size of a mountain.
Is it eating the mountain?
Oh, that is a very large Nevron, to be fair. Alright, let's go ahead and jump down. We got our little grapple point up there. Gesture.
ピタカトマルマルラコモノノウィラフォセリトコロバマキプトラキナサム
Seems like that is the case. That is what is happening, my friend. Okay, so over there. Let's go ahead and come up this one. Any secrets? Secrets. We'll search the left side once we come back. Maze rules. We hug one wall. Oh, that's some lens flare right there. Oh, enemies? Perhaps. Yeah, they look to be enemies. So let's go ahead and see what the level of these fights are in this area. They are weak to fire.
Here's your card.
These guys are too. We did get a new weapon though, that's pretty cool. And when they leveled up, that's for Gustav. And he does earth damage. So he goes with agility and luck, so not bad. Enemy.
Romance is flowing.
This one should be. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we don't have the bird one anymore. Oh, we can focus for a cow on this one.
I'll do it.
Good XP on these guys. We learned our energizing start for the new day. So we can unslot that at a later date. I'll probably have to come back around to get that color of luminary, whatever it ends up being. I don't see anything over here. There are some more enemies over there. Ugh. I have that sort of fear of like,
let the ink flow
thing that some people have. And these enemies are not. Ugh. Really gross. Making me miss my attack. Perfect attack. So just foretell.
Here's your card.
Oh man. Luckily we don't have enough to grab markers. Alright, well let's just that gets my L up to 19 with the rest of the girls. So we can go in there, which I imagine is the way that we progress. Or maybe this is the way we progress? Oh yeah, that looks like a boss. Okay, well, let's just quickly hit this up and rest. And we'll go ahead and level up our girls. More crit, please, I believe. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, so we're gonna go up to 26 points on Mael and Ciel. Then Lune, keep on pumping that crit, baby. Alright, 39% is quite good. She's still working on it. We can grab this one. I'm still on the fence about what I want to do with Ciel, so let's just hold for now. She seems to be working much better since I reallocated her skill points, so let's go to the side passage. Very nice. What we got over here?
Useful.
Very nice, so we can come and drop back down that way. This is probably the path to that color that we saw earlier. 5 is a betting man, which I'm not really, but I guess... Ugh, I hate those things. Oh, I really don't like the look of them. Not a fan. And now there's 3 of them. Gross. Having that other one that's spread to burn targets would be really good. Do we have an AoE? We do not have it. Okay, getting that AoE would be nice, but let's go ahead and cut this fortile.
Ready to evade.
Have a nice down there. We should be dead to the left.
Take your shot. I die. So be it.
Let's go ahead.
Your fate is sealed.
Some carbon catalyst, not bad. We do have to drop down. That's fine.
Interesting.
The color of aluminum, perfect. I'm just gonna rush by these guys. I mean, they are good XP. Alright, I'll cut out this part as I'm fighting them. Alright, so by fighting those guys instead of running past them, we did get level 20 on all our girls, so let's just dump the attributes real quick. Keep on trucking with luck. And luck. And luck. What are we going for on Lune? 35 points, and then we're going to start reinvesting in agility. So this is some type of... I did not realize that this area was so involved with it. I guess we can head over this way. Is there anything to be done at this statue? No? Okay, alright. Those guys look to be corrupted. They're not, like all pure porcelain like our friend Jar was. Alright, let's see what you got, big boy. Imagine that he's gonna be quite hard hitting. Oh, we got I don't want to be doing that. See, I think she's already got some problems with generating her heat. He's resistant to dark. So let's go ahead and quickly. That'll get us enough so that we can use our fire. A little more unfortunate that he went
Ready to evade.
Thanks.
Go ahead and use our cheap spender.
I saw your future.
Spark.
Flames on me.
Right, not bad. Ooh, got a new weapon for looting. Ice element. I'm gonna just do. Oh, wrong one. I'm just gonna do ice spells. Healing skills get light stains. Well, if we have her as a healer, then we could do that. But for this area, definitely. Well. Yeah, we'll use lighter range right now. This area they're leading to it, so. We gotta come over. Oh, I don't think I turned my timer back on. Oh, I did. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this area is much more involved than I thought it was going to be on first glance, but I guess it's good to have some more content, get this out of the way while we're in the area, and not bog down my story events quite yet.
Here's your card. Romance flowing.
Let's dance.
The third one.
So die? So be it.
I'd like to Grim Harvest actually, if I can, so let's just attack. I don't know why she had healing there, to be honest. Alright. I'll and we'll go ahead and do simulation for now we can Grim Harvest. That should heal us. Maybe? Okay, it looks like it didn't quite because it ended the battle. That's an unfortunate side effect of that skill. It's a little bit. That bums me out a little bit. Not very cute, game. Not very cute. I think there's just the other side passes that we can take. Okay, I don't think that there's anything we can do here. Let's just take a Clair Obscur. And continue on. So we're really looking for a path up to the left because that was where we saw the other item that we're going to I don't know quite if I just go over here, but you can't jump up that. Behind me? Is there anything useful? It seems. Is there anything in here? Easy location for a secret in my estimation. Okay, what about this here? Another grapple point right there. Climb up here. The classic jump out from different sides of the wall. We went quite high up here. I don't remember the item being quite this high. Maybe it'll have us grapple down or something. Oh, we got another flag. Get that elixir back. expedition journal here.
Julian, 59er. Disgusting. Laura's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat their Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many people sick. I told her it was a bad idea. Hopefully they'll feel better with some mushroom broth to settle their stomachs.
That did not appear to go very well. Whatever that was. I don't know if the mushroom grew out of their bodies or what happened there, but let's just go ahead and give it a wide berth. I think the common through line from what we've seen based on other expeditions that have come through is don't eat mushrooms. Go figure. Oh man. Okay, well there's an enemy. I wish that I had like a local map so I could see what was going on. Oh, that's not an enemy. Okay. Interesting. Still gross, I hate it. Still very much hate those. Oh, a cutscene. Probably resistant against electricity. No, might as well.
Thunder.
Alright, well, get the turn counter up there and we'll see the team of just Gustav. That might be a reason to put just the solo Pictos on him. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and I got stuck. Let's go ahead and do that for Gustav. Let's put the solo Pictos on him. So rush for sure. Powerful for sure. Critical chance. I don't think I need shell, ideally. 50% more damage, powerful. 10% crit rate, that is much better. Oh, but we've already got 100%, so yeah, I think that's probably better. Okay. So we can try to send in the reserved team of him if we need it. I don't know if this is like the final boss of this area or if this is just one of them. So we may have jumped forward without meaning to, but let's give it our all and hopefully we do it in 2 attempts. Alright, let's just go ahead and cut to the chase.
Careful, my elbow. Danger! I'm ready.
die. And let's just go ahead and that means Chance would give us a stain, which would get us immediately into Rockside territory. We can not break them, so let's do that. Actually be able to break them in front, I think. Break meter is pretty high, but not quite that. Let's just go ahead and... I think we can just regulate that.
Careful now.
Lune, watch out!
Careful now. Ready?
He should just be about ready to break, so let's go ahead and focus for that.
Here's your card.
Alright, here it is. Not break.
Take cover! Brace yourselves.
Excellent. Crit right there. Alright, light stain, fire stain, and we got the ice with the light stain, so we can rock slide. Oh, he does absorb that. That's a little bit. Alright, 10. Go ahead and get it. Hopefully we'll get it.
Lady Luck smile today.
Perfect. Alright, 2 attempts, not bad. Energizing attack. Base attack. Here we got a weapon. Okay, cool.
Relay the trail.
What weapon? Whose weapon is this? Whose weapon is this? Oh. Got ice one. If standstill, switch to defense. There's quite a bit more damage, but starting in Virtuose stance is just so good. I think I'm just going to keep upgrading this one for my L. And then Light Arm's good. Augmented First Strike. What was this one? Energizing attack on base attack. 5% crit rate, which is the same, but that's just better, I think. 62 speed, though. It's definitely better than this one. Well, not the active effect, just the health. So, when we get back to camp, we'll give Lune some more battle skill on that. But, yeah, not too shabby. I don't know if there's anything else in this area that we're going to need to try to look at. Oh, it does continue on. That looks like the end of the area. Okay, let me go ahead and go back to the flag. And then I think we'll go ahead and end the episode there. We have been recording for a good little bit here now. So I'll end the episode there. Actually, what's over here? Got real like squirrel brain right now. Oh, okay. So that other one. Okay. I'm all types of turned around. Okay, we're still saving. Consider. Yeah, let's just upgrade our crows and call it a day. Gustav. Okay, you've got too many points in agility, but that's fine. Okay. Keep on. Please. One more point in agility. Now we're gonna boost agility. One more point in luck. I'm boosting agility on her again. And more in luck. So 37 on her, 41 on her. Okay, cool. Well, that was a fun little excursion. go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you'll join me then.